Hi Dollar Divas, welcome to Behind the Vanity. I'm Jessica. So today's video is actually a suggestion from one of my Dollar Diva subscribers who works in the healthcare field right now. So of course she's an essential worker at this time and I appreciate it so much. And she asked me if I could do a tutorial on just really natural, simple makeup for anyone that is right now having to go out into either the healthcare field or any kind of an essential worker right now that just wants to go out, when they go out, just in a non-fussy way, look good naturally, just like a natural look. So I said, of course, that's a great idea. I hate that I haven't done it sooner. Also too, if you are a Dollar Diva, if you love saving money and finding good products and all that good stuff, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification. That way you know when more videos come out and you can be notified of when they come out. So if you could just take just a second to subscribe, it helps me out so much and I appreciate it so very much. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. Good to have you back. For this look, it's gonna be a very natural, easy, simple look, and pretty much everything is gonna be something that I bought at the Dollar Tree. Of course, you don't have to use these exact products. That's not the important part of today's video. It's just a way to kind of freshen up your face without it really looking like you're wearing makeup. You know, usually I do a lot of really kind of crazy eye makeup looks, lots of color, eyelashes, all that stuff. And today is not gonna be that at all. It's just gonna be a very fresh, natural face. So there are 3 products that I'm gonna suggest that are not from the Dollar Tree, and I'll get to each of those as I come to them and explain why they might be important. And again, they don't have to be the exact ones I have, just something similar, but I'll explain that when I get there. So let's get started. So as always, I start with the eyebrows. If you have naturally beautiful eyebrows, don't even worry about this step. You can't be bothered. You know what I mean? I don't have beautiful eyebrows, but if you do, leave them alone. Just brush them with like a spoolie and maybe put some, if they're a little hard to control, lucky, go ahead, just put some like eyebrow mascara, like eyebrow pomade or something like that, just something to hold them. But skip this step if you have beautiful eyebrows. If you don't need this step, I'm gonna leave a timestamp so you can skip ahead to the next step. So I'm gonna start with the LA Colors Brow Pencil. This is in dark brown. It has a little eyebrow comb that is really handy. But yep, just fill in your eyebrows, just make them look really nice and natural. As eyebrows frame the face, so if you want a natural makeup look, if you're not naturally blessed with really good eyebrows, you'll want to do this because this is like the frame of your face. This eyebrow pencil is a little warm for me, but it'll all come together once the look is done. Okay, so the first item that I'm gonna be using that is not from the Dollar Tree, and I feel it's kind of important because you really do wanna look natural, but this is a very affordable version of this product that I have found and loved. It is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlighter, and it is just kind of a thick, kind of cream colored eye pencil, and this is gonna kind of brighten up your eyes, which for a natural look, that's what you want. You just want to look bright. So we're just gonna go, and you can skip this step if you want, but I think it is very important. So this should be available in like pretty much where any Wet n Wild products are sold. And it is the best and most affordable one I have found. So what you wanna do with this is kind of go under your eyebrows. And this is, again, pretty easy product to use. You just kind of go under your eyebrows. It helps kind of clean up any mistakes. And you can, of course, use this even if you have just naturally beautiful brows and you did not color them in or anything. You can still use this step, of course. So kind of see the difference. It just kind of brightens up underneath and kind of cleans up underneath. And it really smudges pretty good. So you kind of put it on and then you kind of smudge it. So I'm also gonna go ahead and put this in like the inner corner of my eyes. And I'm gonna keep this handy because this is something that I may use a little bit later and kind of touch up, but you can put it in the corner of your eyes here to kind of brighten up. This is something that, you know, a lot of times we'll do with eyeshadow, but this is gonna be a very non-fussy eye look. This is just something to make you look a little bit better, almost like you could have woken up this way, but you could do really quickly. So we're gonna keep that to the side. We might revisit that in a little bit. I've got this LA Colors highlighter. It's like a face highlighter. This is in Glow Time. And again, just $1. And I'm gonna take like an all over eyeshadow brush and go into that highlighter. Even though it's for your face, we're gonna go ahead and just kind of put it all over like the eyelid. The key for this look too is to not use a whole lot of products. You know, we're gonna kind of really keep it simple. I've only got a handful of things here to kind of keep it simple. See that? So we just have a really nice kind of soft look kind of as a base for the eyeshadow. And the only thing I'm gonna add eyeshadow wise, and you could actually just use a light, kind of a light brown. It could be any palette that you have, any eyeshadow that you have. I have this little LA Colors palette from the Dollar Tree. And I'm gonna just like go ahead into like this color here, or even that one there. Either like they're like a matte brown, so they're gonna look very natural, but you can even use a bronzer for this too, like a matte bronzer. So just any kind of a brown or like a taupe, tan kind of an eyeshadow. We're just gonna create a little bit of depth in the eyes, and that's it. Honestly, that's all you need just to kind of look natural. So I think I'm just gonna dip into both of those matte shades, the matte browns right here. Just create kind of a mix, and we're just gonna kind of take that on the same fluffy brush and just kind of go a little bit on the outside of the eye and into the crease. See, just kind of a very natural kind of a look. It's just a tiny little bit of shimmer, just a tiny little bit of depth, you know, and you just don't want a whole lot more than that. And normally, if you watch my videos, you know, like I'll line my eyes with eyeshadow and I'll go in my waterline with eyeliner. But I know a lot of you essential workers right now are, especially like nurses and stuff, you're working like long shifts, and I don't think you want anything under your eye at the moment, you know, but your eyes are gonna tear, it's gonna be a long day, so we're keeping everything up. Everything's gonna stay up. That way you don't have to worry about anything running down and all that kind of stuff, that horrible stuff that happens at some point during the day. And who has time to fix it? I know you don't have time to fix it, you know? If you have beautiful eyelashes, you are lucky. All the time. I mean, not even just now, but just all the time. I bought this the other day. It's an LA Colors lash primer, and I have not tried it yet, but I'm gonna give it a try. Like I said, if you have beautiful eyelashes, you don't need an eyelash primer. If you don't, you might want to try one, and it could either be this one from the Dollar Tree, or if you have one. I don't use them a lot because I do wear a lot of fake eyelashes. My regular eyelashes aren't that big of a priority, but we're gonna kind of give this a try because my eyelashes are sad and I'm not gonna be wearing falsies today. So if your eyelashes are sad and you have any kind of a lash primer, this is definitely the time to use it if you are not wanting to bother with false eyelashes, or if you are someone that never uses false eyelashes. I think this stuff is gonna kind of work okay. See, you can't really see it. It's not black. It's just a little bit of a white. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's just a little bit of a white coating on the eyelashes to give an extra layer for the mascara to stick to. If you are wanting a product like this that is really, really good, but they have an eyelash primer that is, it's black and it has a really thin little brush. It's called Tightline, and that works really good if you're looking for something more high-end. So we're gonna let that dry. We are gonna use this mascara here. This is the LA Colors Hourglass Volume Lash Mascara. Again, $1 at the Dollar Tree, and it is the best Dollar Tree mascara that I have used, for sure. And when that is dry, just go ahead and apply a couple coats, and I think, kind of at first glance, I think that primer works really good. I didn't have high hopes for it. Now, keep in mind, I have really short eyelashes, but you can see them. So between that primer and this mascara, that is those are some good finds at the Dollar Tree. For sure. And again, I'm not gonna put any mascara under my eyes. Now, I don't normally wear waterproof mascara. If you wear waterproof mascara, this is a great time to do that, for sure. But at the same time, you know, you don't wanna spend a whole lot of time after you get out of work taking off your makeup. So, and I know I know waterproof mascara can be a little tricky, so if you like waterproof mascara, go ahead and use that, and that you can carry underneath on your lower lash line if you'd like. But if you are not using a waterproof mascara, I would not even bother. Okay, so I've added a couple coats of the mascara and really a very nice result. I don't have long eyelashes, but they look naturally decent for me. Like I said, you probably have a lot more to work with than I do. So anyways, just a natural eye look. What I do want to do is take, if you have this highlighter or one like it, I'm gonna just go ahead and put a little bit in the waterline. Even though I said we're not gonna put anything below, this will not smudge or look terrible at some point because it's so light. But see, that kind of brightens up your eye just a little bit. So you may be half sleeping because you're tired and have been working hard, but this is gonna help you look a little bit more, awake. And then what we're gonna do is, if any kind of an eye pencil that you have, we're gonna do a very thin line just along the top lash line. No wing, no nothing crazy. You can use a pencil. You can use, I'm gonna just use a liquid pen from the Dollar Tree. This is the LA Colors eye marker. And we're just gonna do the tiniest, and when I say tiny and thin, I mean tiny and thin line along the upper lash. And honestly, a pencil would probably be better for this. See that, just a little bit of along the lash line. Especially if you have short eyelashes. This is helpful if you have short eyelashes because it's gonna just make your eyelashes look a little bit like there's more there, you know? So you can skip this. If you have really nice eyelashes, I would suggest you even skip this because your eyelashes can be the star of the show. So that is it. We just want a little bit of a line on the top. Just kind of helps give like a little bit of like an extra depth. So our eyes are done. It's just, again, like I said, a very simple and natural look. So we're gonna move into the face. And I think for this, you know, to keep it natural and simple, a tinted moisturizer is gonna be your best friend. We're gonna use a concealer, so if you need a little bit more coverage, you can kind of spot conceal. But I'm gonna just go ahead and use my tinted moisturizer. This is Sassy Plus Chic. This is in medium from the Dollar Tree. Any tinted moisturizer you have will do. I think this is a great time for a tinted moisturizer. Or this is a BB cream, like a tinted moisturizer. It's kind of one step, you know. I have a Maybelline tinted moisturizer as well, but it's kind of one step. So you can just get up in the morning, or, you know, whenever it is you have to go. I know there's a lot of third shift workers and night shift, and so kind of whenever you go, you just wash your face and apply your tinted moisturizer or your BB cream, and you have everything you need. You have your skin treatment, you have your moisturization, and this is a Dollar Tree Sassy Plus Chic blender sponge that I have dampened, and of course, again, for $1, and I really, really like it. You can also use your fingers, of course. If you're using this particular BB cream, this really helps it blend in a little bit better and look a little less tacky. But yeah, a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer is a good 2-in-1 product for sure. It's just gonna save you time because you get your skin product, you know, your moisturizer. A lot of times, this doesn't have an SPF, but you'd have an SPF in a lot of them. If you're inside, I guess you probably don't need it too bad. If you're in a hospital or something. Just a little bit of natural coverage. You won't look or feel like you're wearing a ton of makeup because, you know, who wants to deal with that? But you still want to look good, you know? So there we go, just a little light coverage. But if you want a little bit more coverage, I would suggest getting you something that's gonna really last. This is one that I just happen to have that I love. I've had this for a while. This is the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Concealer. It's lightweight, medium coverage concealer. So it's supposed to be like long lasting. This is in light. And the beauty of it being long lasting is if you put it like under your eyes, it's supposed to last a long time. And so you just go in and get all your little problem areas, you know, under your eyes and things like that. And this would be something good to invest in, not at the Dollar Tree. A good value, a good concealer. It's lightweight, it's not gonna feel heavy on your skin while you're working, and and should last an incredibly, incredibly long time. All right, so now we're just gonna kind of set this down with just a little bit of powder. You know, you're gonna be sweating, you're gonna be working hard. So at the beginning of the day, you just wanna set your makeup. You could retouch throughout the day if you have a minute, but this will definitely help it last, even if you just do it in the morning, in all likelihood. I'm just gonna use this LA Colors powder in light, and it is designed to set your makeup, and I really, really like this. This is my favorite powder of the moment. I like it better than my Tarte, Amazonian Clay. I love it. It's really good, and just take a little bit of this on some kind of a brush, and just set it down just lightly. It's not gonna look like you're wearing anything. It goes on so it gives you such an airbrushed look. It's an amazing product. I had never seen this at the Dollar Tree before until like last week, and I love it. So it just gives your skin, see, just a nice natural finish. It doesn't look heavy. Great product, and you can throw that in your bag and keep it with you throughout the day if you have a minute if you need to kind of touch up a little bit. So we get 3 more steps. We're gonna just do a little bit of bronzer. You want just a little bit of like a natural color, and this is the Color Workshop bronzer. It doesn't have a shade on it, but it's just a little natural matte bronzer, and you just want to give yourself just a little bit of color. Any kind of a matte bronzer, you know, bronzer that you have that's not going to be shimmery is going to look the most natural. So we just want to throw on just the tiniest hint of blush. This is where it could get a little scary, so you do want to be a little bit careful. Just another brush. A lot of these brushes you can get at the Dollar Tree too, these Wet n Wild brushes, and they are great for the money. And I'm using this Color Mates blush. This is in Mauvelous. It's just a good, I feel, very universally flattering shade. And just ever so slightly with this, like I'm barely touching the pan and my face. I just want to put a little bit of color. Very, very light hand. Just a little something to look awake, even if we're not. So now the last step, and this might be skippable for a lot of you. If you are going to be wearing a face mask, this may not be necessary. So put on your favorite chapstick, put your mask on, and you're good to go, you're done. But if you are someone that does not have to wear a mask, or you are taking it off, this is another item that you probably can't find at the Dollar Tree as of yet. Maybe we will someday, but you just want a long-lasting lipstick. There's various brands, high-end, and also lots of great drugstore brands. I think CoverGirl has made one for years called like Outlast. This one is a Stila. It's Stale Day Liquid Lipstick, and I got this like in an Ipsy. This is in the color Patina. And so a lot of the long-lasting lip colors do kind of come on like a brush like this. This should last if it's under a mask and not transfer and all that stuff. But yeah, just definitely, like I said, I don't have a favorite product that I wear in this department. The drugstores have a ton of different products. And you know, you can read some reviews and stuff too and find out which ones really do well. That is something, I'll have to do a video on that sometime, because I think that is a great topic, but I just don't have any major suggestions at the moment. The CoverGirl Outlast is the only one, and that's been around for years. It comes with the liquid lipstick like this, and then it comes with a separate tube that is usually a white, like a clear balm, kind of like a lip balm. And I've used those, and they've always performed really well for me, so that's something you could look into, CoverGirl Outlast. And they have tons of shades. So that's if you would like a lip shade. Other than that, just wear your favorite chapstick. Yeah, see, this will not transfer onto something, so you can have a little bit of lip color and feel good if and when you take that mask off. So here's our natural look, and I hope this helps all of you essential workers out there. I hope you can use some of these tips, some of these suggestions. This makeup look probably would take 7 minutes, maybe. You could do it in 5. If it took you 10, that's not too bad. Like I said, I take time to explain. I'm a little long-winded, but it should get you out the door looking and feeling fresh with minimal effort, minimal dollars spent, or just using kind of what you have to create just a very simple, easy look for the office or the hospital or wherever it is you have to go during this time. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up by hitting that like button, and make sure you subscribe and hit that bell, because I do lots of videos like this that are designed to save you money, keep you looking good and feeling good, and just sometimes using what you have, finding the best value. So definitely, if that sounds like your thing, subscribe and hit that bell notification. Also, share this video with any of your loved ones or people you know that are essential workers at the moment and you think could benefit from this video. And I will also have my social media linked below in the description box. And again, thank you so much to all of our essential workers, and I hope this helps you a lot. Thank you, we love you, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.